Alrighty then. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Matthew Baker of Beautiful New York Tours. A New York City school teacher that I know, who has been teaching her class remotely this last week via the internet, as so many have, asked me about an interesting area, the neighborhoods between 23rd Street and 34th, from the Flatiron up to the Empire State Building, seemed to her rather a mysterious and confusing no man's land that, she doesn't know what to do when she's there, and could I offer any advice? And I thought about it, and of course, one of the first things that popped into my head is one of my favorite retail blocks in the city, and that is 28th Street between 6th and 7th Avenues. Now, it's worth remembering that at this point in Midtown Manhattan geography, both 6th and 7th Avenues are west of Broadway. But this block, this one stretch of 28th Street, is the wholesale flower district. And the flower district is beautiful in the morning. It's an early risers industry. If you work in wholesale flowers, you're opening up at 5 a.m. and you're usually closing by lunchtime. In between those hours, the flower sellers will sell to decorators, artists, corporate party planners, retailers, etc. Now, sadly, the flower district, like so many other industries, is competing with the internet and with big, national chains and such. So it's one of those local industries that has become a shadow of its former self. This was exacerbated by the recession in 2008, and it has certainly been exacerbated by the quarantine situation that we find ourselves in now. As one who works in the travel and tourism industry, I certainly feel the pain of these middle-class merchants who contribute to an industry that's worth $35 billion. Not that any individual in the industry is making that kind of money, but it's a major, major industry. And you hear flower merchants talking about how weddings are being canceled, bar mitzvahs are being canceled, baptisms are being canceled, fundraiser galas are being canceled, even funerals are being canceled. So if you are interested in supporting a local business and maybe cheering up your home that you find yourself in, so much more than usual with some fresh flowers, definitely go online and Google the shops in the Flower District of New York City and see what you can do to make delivery purchases to keep some of these wonderful flower merchants afloat, because there is an amazing art and science to this industry that will see a rose plucked from a mountainside somewhere in South America, often places like Ecuador and Colombia, and winding up on display in New York City looking as fresh as ever in a space of 3 days. That is what has been made possible by the jet airplane age. Before that, the 100-year-old flower district worked with much more local growers, but a far, far more limited selection of plants and flowers. Every kind of display under the sun is possible with the products in the flower district. There are those that specialize only in Caribbean plants. There are those that specialize only in one type of flower. There are those that specialize in faux flowers. There are those that specialize in wooden arrangements and vases, what have you. It is simply an amazing little cross-section of our culture located on this slightly mysterious cross-section of the city. The Flower District, I think, is definitely one of the best kept secrets of New York, and that is one of the things I love about touring the city, is sharing these best kept secrets with my honored guests. So once we are able to take walking tours, if you would like to check out the Flower District and other best kept secrets with me, please check me out at Beautiful New York Tours. You can search Beautiful New York Tours on Facebook or email me at baker.tours@yahoo.com. Again, that is baker.tours@yahoo. Thank you very much.